Namaste. Welcome to Yoga Nidra. Find a comfortable position in your body, making sure that you're in a quiet space, that you're warm and comfortable. Laying on your back, you might place a pillow behind your head or perhaps behind your knees. Perhaps a blanket on top of your body. And notice if there's any final movements to get your body completely comfortable here. Welcoming your mind and body to come into a state of deep relaxation. Relaxing back into the awareness that's already happening. Relaxing the mind from the world of thinking, planning, analyzing. Sensing your body here. Awareness of your whole body. The support beneath your body. And taking a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, and in through the nose, out through the mouth. And one more time, in and out. Allowing your attention to open effortlessly. Awareness throughout your whole body. Sensing the natural rhythm of your breath now. Allow your breathing to become more and more relaxed. Allowing this next breath to be received in a softening belly. On the exhale, just imagine tension leaving your body. Inhaling, softening into the belly. Exhaling, tension releasing. Muscles gently melting downward. And feeling into the space of your heart. Noticing if there's a heart's desire. And stating or simply feeling your heart's desire with your whole body and mind. Welcoming your sankalpa. Feeling your sankalpa with your whole body and mind simultaneously. And allowing the breath to continue in its natural rhythm, following my voice, sensing and relaxing each region of the body, moving attention through the body like a full body massage for your whole central nervous system. Bringing awareness to the sensations inside the mouth, sensing the teeth, the gums, the roof of the mouth, the tip of the tongue, inside of the right cheek, inside of the left cheek, the root of the tongue, the space in between the ears, sensing the space or distance that exists in between the ears. Both ears receptive, listening. The air at the tip of the nostrils, the flow of air inside the nose, the bridge of the nose, the center of the eyebrows, the right brow, temple, cheekbone, the right eye as radiant sensation, the muscles behind the eye, the left brow, temple, cheekbone. The left eye is a radiant orb of sensation. The muscles behind the eye. Both eyes simultaneously, sensing the warmth of the eye sockets, allowing the eyes themselves to relax back and down towards the back of the head. Sensing the crown of the head, the back of the skull, the cervical spine in the neck, the front of the throat, the collarbones, left and right simultaneously, the shoulder on the right side, sensing the shoulder joint, the upper arm, the elbow, the forearm, the wrist, the center of the palm, the back of the hand, the thumb, first finger, second finger, third, pinky finger, all 5 fingers of the right hand, fingertips, fingernails, sensing the space in between the fingers, the space that exists in between the fingers. Noticing if you can sense where the fingers end and the space around the fingers begin. Or is it more of a field-like quality of energy and sensation, sensing the radiance, the aliveness, the warmth and energy within the fingers and the space in between the fingers, sensing the space between the fingers and the sensations of the fingers themselves simultaneously. Bringing awareness back towards the palm of the hand, feeling the hand from the inside out, the wrist, the forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, shoulder blade, right side lung, front of the chest, rib cage, waist, right side of the belly, right side of the pelvis, hip, glute, front of the thigh, back of the thigh, right knee joint, shin, calf, ankle, heel of the foot, sole of the foot, top of the foot, big toe, second, third, fourth, pinky toe, all 5 toes on the right foot, sensing the tips of the toes. Begin to sense or imagine the space in between the toes. Sensing the space in between the toes. And back to the toes themselves. Sensing the warmth, the radiance, the already happening aliveness of the toes. The space around the toes. And notice if you can sense simultaneously the space around the toes. And notice if you can sense where the toes end, the boundary, the outermost periphery of the toes end, and the space around them begins. Or do the toes start to dissolve into the space within and around the toes? Bringing awareness back to the foot, feeling the foot from the inside out. And begin to invite the whole right foot, ankle, lower leg, knee, thigh, hip, right side of the torso, whole right side with the arm, shoulder, leg, the whole right hemisphere of the body simultaneously, the whole right hemisphere of the body and the left hemisphere of the brain. Could you invite the left hemisphere of the brain and the whole right hemisphere of the body simultaneously? Sensing, feeling the whole right side body, left brain. Bringing awareness back to the center of the chest. Feeling the left lung, breathing. The left shoulder, upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, center of the palm of the hand, back of the hand, thumb, first finger, second, third, pinky finger, the tips of all 5 fingers, the left hand, fingernails, the space that exists in between the fingers. Welcoming the warmth, the tingling, buzzing aliveness of the left fingers. Noticing any sensations residing here within the fingers. And notice if you can sense where the fingers end and the space around them begins. Sensing whether the fingers begin to dissolve into the space around and within the fingers. Notice if awareness is residing within the fingers, or if the fingers are residing within awareness. Sensing the palm, the left hand from the inside out. The wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, shoulder blade, the left lung, breathing, left side of the chest, rib cage, waist, left side of the belly, left side of the pelvis, hip, glute, front of the thigh, back of the thigh, knee joint, shin, calf, ankle, heel of the foot, sole of the foot, top of the foot, big toe, second, third, fourth, pinky toe, all 5 toes of the left foot, welcoming any tingling, sensation, warmth, the buzzing nature of aliveness itself, sensing the prana, the energy that animates the body within the toes, sensing the space in between the toes, noticing if you can sense the outermost boundary of the toe, where the toes end and the space around the toes begins. Noticing if the toes are filled with awareness, awareness residing within the toes, or are the toes abiding within awareness? Is awareness in the toes, or are the toes abiding in a vast sense of awareness? Just noticing, sensing the foot from the inside out, and welcoming now the whole foot, ankle, lower leg, thigh, hip, a sense of the whole left torso, arm, and leg, the whole left hemisphere of the body, alive and radiant with sensation. The whole left body and the right hemisphere of the brain. Sensing the whole left hemisphere of the body and the right hemisphere of the brain simultaneously. Whole left hemisphere, alive and radiant with sensation. Right hemisphere of the brain. Begin to sense the body breathing itself. And welcome your attention to ride on the wave of the breath, flowing in, flowing out. Then as you sense this inflow and outflow, begin once again to welcome the whole right hemisphere of the body. whole right hemisphere of the body along with the right side, neck, head, and face. Welcoming the whole right hemisphere of the body. And on your next inhale, imagine you could inhale from the toes all the way up to the crown of the head. Pausing momentarily, bringing all of your attention to the left hemisphere of the body. Continue breathing just naturally, the body breathing itself, feeling the whole left hemisphere of the body, whole left hemisphere and left side, neck, head, and face. Welcoming the whole left hemisphere to become alive and radiant with sensation. And then, on a natural in-breath, imagine you could breathe from the toes of the left foot all the way up to the crown of the head, holding momentarily at the top of the breath, switching sides, bringing awareness into the whole right hemisphere of the body. Continuing to sense the whole right hemisphere as the body's breathing in a natural rhythm. Whole right hemisphere. And then as you're ready, inhaling from the toes all the way up to the crown of the right side, holding just momentarily as you imagine switching sides, giving time for awareness to transpose through the midline, attention to cross to the left side body, whole left side body coming alive with radiant sensation. And then continuing at your own pace, letting awareness move from side to side. If it feels available, you might begin to invite an alternate body breathing technique. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling from toes to crown, holding at the top momentarily, switching sides, exhaling all the way down to the toes. Inhaling from toes to crown, switching sides, exhaling down the opposite side of the body. Inhaling from toes to crown, pausing momentarily, switching sides, exhaling from crown to toes. Exhaling, inhaling, switching sides. If this feels too rushed, just going at your own pace a couple more times from side to side. The next time that you inhale, would you exhale down both hemispheres of the body simultaneously? Inhaling from toes to crown, both hemispheres of the body. Exhaling, just inviting a sense of the whole body now, left and right. Whole body, left, right, front, back, inside, and surface. Allowing yourself to rest back into the already happening awareness. Noticing the medicine of presence itself. And once again, could you invite your presence, your attention, your beingness to reside and abide in the heart space. Sensing, feeling, noticing from the space of the heart. And from that heart space, once again welcoming your sankalpa, your heart's desire. Could you welcome your sankalpa with your heart, whole body, and mind simultaneously? Welcoming your sankalpa to be everywhere. And now, begin to sense the support beneath your body, the sounds within the space, sounds of this recording. Begin to sense the room around you. And when you're ready, slow movements of the fingers and toes, beginning to awaken the body. Nodding the head, perhaps taking a full body stretch. Gradually, either hugging knees into the chest or rolling to one side in a fetal position. Taking this time to welcome the sensations and the state that you've created in your nervous system. Allowing yourself to simmer in the practice for a few moments. To simmer in the sensations that you've created. You're slowly arising at your own pace and noticing how you feel. Please come back to this recording as often as you like to help rewire your nervous system to practice hygiene for your nervous system. The more often you're able to practice Yoga Nidra, the more frequently and naturally states of calm and presence will arise. Thank you so much for practicing Yoga Nidra here with me today. And a big thank you to Jerry Bell, who is a subscriber here on the channel, who has been giving me wonderful feedback and helping me to create better recordings for anyone who has issues with practicing Yoga Nidra with hearing aids and hearing impairments and those type of hearing challenges. So thank you so much for your feedback, Jerry, and helping me with my process of learning how to create better recordings for the channel. And thank you also for sharing your feedback with such compassion. If you have any requests that you'd like to see on my channel, please leave me a little comment below, or you can type namaste if you like this recording or want to see more recordings like this. You can browse my whole download collection in the link below. You can also download my most popular Yoga Nidra for free below. You can find the link in the description. I'd love to hear from you, and I love learning where people are from. I really appreciate all of your support on this channel. It's really wonderful to see how it's catching fire, and I'm so grateful for each one of you who practices with me here on YouTube. I'd love to recommend these recordings for your next practice, and please share this with a friend and hit the like button. It really helps support me in my work here. Namaste.